Third time's a charm. This is the third time I've recorded this video, and that's because I want to get it right. This is my first video in a while, several months. I've stopped uploading since COVID. COVID really started in the US in March, I'd say, and I believe I stopped uploading in April. I worked on one video after COVID happened, and then I stopped uploading. So I want to talk about why before I talk about my plans for the channel. So in case you didn't know, my name is Carson Dingler. I am an animator, I am an artist, and I like to make things like cartoons and comics. I'm currently working on a book right now, a graphic novel, so to speak. It's a little bit like a comic book. It's a little bit like a regular book. So I'm going to have some images and, like, I guess you could say panels of art in the book, but it is mainly writing as of now, as of how I'm planning it. So that's what I've been doing. I've also been doing karate, which is my job. Maybe I'll make a video about karate sometime soon. Maybe I'll make a sparring video or, techniques or something interesting like that, or maybe my workout routine. I might do that in the future, but for now I want to focus on cartoons. That was my problem before I stopped uploading videos. My problem was the cartoons I was making. So I've made a few interesting animations, I would say. I've learned a lot this past summer thanks to the Savannah College of Art and Design. I did a 2D animation program with them. However, my animation really isn't where it needs to be if I'm making cartoons. The stuff that I want to make should be professional. It should look nice. It should tell a cohesive story. When I've made videos on this channel in the past, they haven't been cohesive. They've been super quick. They've been super, I guess you'd say, in-depth, but at the same time there's no depth to them at all. Like, this pig explodes and then it's this big deal, and then in the next video it's talking about Iron Ham or something random like that. The channel isn't where I want it to be in terms of storytelling, like when I make my cartoons on this channel. So obviously you clicked on this video, you know that the name of the channel, because you saw it, is Carson's Cartoons. So now I want to talk about what I would like to do with this channel in the meantime. And why I say in the meantime is because one day I will be able to make professional cartoons, but that's not right now, because right now I don't have the time, and I also don't have the resources. I don't have all the programs I need. I don't have all of the software, I guess you could say, that I need. So right now isn't really the time for me to be making cartoons, but I can still bring up interesting conversations about cartoons, and that's what I want to do starting today. So I want to start a video series. I have 10 episodes or videos planned where I'm going to talk about different topics related to cartoons. Maybe it's about comics that came from cartoons, or vice versa. Maybe it's about a series of video games that were based on cartoons, or vice versa. Maybe it's a cartoon type of video game. Maybe that's the style or aesthetic or theme. So I want to talk about interesting things related to cartoons. I have a whole bunch of collectibles. Since today is Christmas, I was able to actually buy myself some pins, and I was able to actually be gifted some pins. I have a pin collection behind me. Knocked a few things over, but that's okay. This is my JoJo pin collection. I have most of the pins in the set. I have 13 right now. There might be 14. I'm gonna have to check again before I, just leave it be. So, I have some new interesting things. I have a lot of interesting topics that I want to talk about, like top 5 or top 10 of my favorite cartoons or animated series or different things like that. I have a lot of topics that I want to talk to you guys about. The reason that this video is unedited, and the reason that this video, doesn't have those quick cuts or memes in it or anything like that, is because I want to make this channel a lot more face-to-face. I want us to have conversations. I want it to be a lot more interesting and energetic, and I don't want it to be as much of just absolute randomness and insanity, which is ironic because the title of my new series is going to be Ravings of a Lunatic. That's me. I'm the lunatic. I'm going to be talking about all sorts of bizarre adventures, bizarre animations, bizarre cartoons, movies, things like that. So that's what the channel's about. That's what I'm going to start doing. I hope it interests people. I hope it interests you guys. I hope that some of my audience sticks around. I think that we could really have some interesting topics and conversations to be had on the channel. So, this video was probably super boring. I'm sorry about that. But I'm going to be back with more content next week. So, I will see you guys then. Adios.